What it do, what it does, this boy DJ Milticket, and I'm live with Mount High Minute right now. Let's do it.
Mile High Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. We live with a legend from Chicago, DJ Milticket, man. What's the word?
What it do, what it does, man. I appreciate you for having me today.
Hell yeah, I appreciate you for coming on the show, man.
No doubt.
From what I've heard, you definitely one of the top DJs in Chicago.
For sure. Shit, I put in a lot of groundwork out here, bro.
Hell yeah.
From the south side to the east side to the west side to the north pole.
Hell yeah, man. Well, this is our first interview, so let's get into your backstory a little bit.
True.
Where you originally from?
From the south side, Inglewood.
Born and raised?
Yep.
Okay, perfect, man. What was life like growing up on the south side in Inglewood?
Shit, it was the trenches, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I grew up on shit in survival mode. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I had a chance to, shit, to be a part of the rondos and, you know what I'm saying, the Fredos and Chief Keef and all that. You know what I'm saying? Though what that was like, though, with them running around in the streets and shit. Lil Durk, all that. All them. Like, even when G Herbo was a Lil Herb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What was life like before the music? Were you like playing sports or anything like that, or
did you play football?
Play football? What position were you?
Defensive tackle, guard. You know what I'm saying? Like my son played now.
Hell yeah. And then when did you start getting introduced to music?
I want to say back in 2008.
Because Go ahead.
Because I had a best friend that used to DJ, and he had died at a frat party. Like, he had an asthma attack. But like before he passed, like, you know, so I used to be like asking him about it and like, hey, like, how you be around all the other rappers and celebrities and shit? And then I see it's like that once you in it, like, shit, it's all about being at the right place at the right time.
Right. So you really got into it before the drill scene kind of popped off, you would say?
Yeah, but like, see, at first, you know what I'm saying, I was downstate at EIU, and then before that I was at TSU. That's what I called a K-set, and then I had transferred, and then I went to EIU, and then shit, I had called another case. That I was like, fuck school, cause at TSU I called it aggravated robbery. Then I beat that cause I didn't do it. Then see, I got my crib raided at EIU on some weed. And then, shit, I'm like, man, I gotta find me another hustle that ain't gonna bring me these kind of problems. So, so I just picked up what my homie was doing, though, when he died. I just started piecing everything together, what he was showing me, and just got deeper into it. And then it was like, though, by the time I got ready to get in the mixtape game, a part of it, you know what I'm saying, I had started seeing that my city started to catch a buzz. So when I got my probation, though, transferred, though, from Charleston, Illinois, then I came back home to the city, and I just started tapping in, though, like, to my peers, the people I came up around as far as the Lil Durk, Chi Keef, and all them. And so it's like, so it was easy for me to link up with them and start getting singles to host, be around them and get around the PRs or, like, the important people. And so that's why, like, if you was to look on the internet, though, you'll find some pictures of me with Rondo or Team 600 and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? In the early years.
Right, okay. So did you graduate high school then?
Yeah, I graduated from Simeon.
Okay, yeah, that's where a lot of the basketball players went. Right?
That's home of the stars. Yeah, the D Rose went there. Ben Wilson and some more, Bobby Sanders.
Anthony Davis, right?
Yep.
And then who else was Brandon Ingram, or am I wrong on that one?
I don't remember.
Oh no, that's besides the point. Anyway,
yeah, because I came out in 05 though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then you said you went to 2 different colleges?
Yeah. I actually went to 4 because I got an associate's degree in electronic engineering technology from Taylor Business Institute. That's a trade school here. And then I went to Joliet Junior College though for football. So I went there for like a year, and then I went to TSU, Tennessee State University. And then from there, I went to EIU. And then that was my last school, EIU.
Okay, so you got your associates. Did you ever like get your bachelor's or?
No.
So you went to school. At this point, I'm assuming you still weren't DJing yet?
No, I wasn't DJing till after I finished at EIU. You know what I'm saying? I had got kicked out of there.
Yeah, okay. What are some of the things you learned from, hustling that, like you said, made you, okay, I'm going to go find a legal hustle with the music? Like, what kind of...
Because, man, people can't hold their own weight, man. I had 5 informers on me. People can't hold their weight, man. Like, a motherfucker would tell on you so quick.
Yeah.
And then it's like, me, I was feeding a lot of people out there, too. So it's like, man, how could they tell on somebody like me?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so what, and then you said your homie, my condolences on that. He's the one that inspired you to start DJing?
Yeah, his name was Blake Fuller, the RFP Blake.
Okay. Did you ever consider like rapping or doing anything else within music, or was it always?
I always wanted to make beats too because I grew up though looking at like Manny Fresh, Dr. Dre and them and stuff like that. Scott Storch, Pharrell, Timbaland. You know what I'm saying? Them people that always inspire me on the beat making side.
Right. Okay. Okay.
And then like I just, it's like the longer I stayed though, consistent though in the music. You know what I'm saying? It went from me DJing, like, then I learned the ropes of it. Then I started to learn how to do the mixtapes.
Yeah.
And then I started piecing everything together to learn how to make beats. And, like, the DJing even went from, like, me doing house parties, barbershop parties, to social club parties, stepper parties, so I didn't even did stages and arenas.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
What are some of the biggest shows that you've DJ'd for?
Man, I DJ'd at the first 2 Rolling Louds with G Herbo. Those, and then there was like some festival in Texas we did with Uzi one year. I think it was in 2016.
South by Southwest? Or?
No, it was another one. But like cause it was in San Antonio, and it was like probably 20,000 people out there.
That's crazy. Okay.
You know?
What are some of the bigger songs that you produced? The biggest one.
Well, I did Never Care. That's the biggest song, and cause so many people though redid the beat. Started with G Herbo. And Lil Durk, he redid it and made it platinum as no auto.
Really?
Yeah. Lil Kim did it. Polo G, Young and May, Coi Leray, so many others, like 33 people.
Damn.
Yeah. And then I did this song called War Ready by Lil Chris and FBG Duck. That's a good one too. And I also did this song called Young Nigga Shit by Bump J and Young TT. And I got another record from Lil Chris that's real decent that been on the radio too called Damn Boy. And then there's another one from Durk called Fuck Your Douche. And then I got another one from Herbo called What I Did. That was on the Sessions mixtape. And then I got a lot by Rico Records, though. He got one called Back Down. And then there's another one called Tuka. I don't know why he did that. Like, I don't be condoning in that, man.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, at the end of the day, it's your beat. You don't know what the artist is doing with it.
You know what I'm saying? They just called me up for packs of beats. And,
right.
Man, you heard of CEO Trill, right?
I'm not familiar.
Man, he had an album that dropped Yo last December, and then I got the last track on there called The Cleanup. And
Okay.
man, I got 3 tracks on Coi Leray, and they are Tricks, Mops, and Pardon Me. And I got a lot of more stuff, man. It's out there. Yeah. Juicy Fruit, Cowboy. Huh?
So, and then you even branching out, like you said, with people like Coi Leray and shit too. That's good. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So let's go back into, you said around like 2008. What was the drill scene or even the Chicago music scene as a whole like from your perspective at that point?
So at that time, like, man, I was just really getting into the DJing. So, like, you know what I'm saying, I was just trying to DJ to make a few dollars at the time. So, like, I ain't have much knowledge until like 2 years though after that. And I'm like, okay, so this is what we doing. And so I just started just getting in tune with everybody that had some motion. And like I say, it wasn't hard for me to do that because I was from the streets with everybody else.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you see like the scene popping off like it did at that point in 08?
No, I really didn't, man, because like at first, like, I want to say it started probably in 2010 or 2011 when DJ Akademiks started like just making a mockery out of all the wars in our city, and people really was like down behind that shit, like that all us knew.
Yeah. How did you feel about that? Because you know, I'm sure it may have helped artists in some ways get a brand, but it also, like you said, probably started a lot of bullshit too.
It kept a lot of the bullshit going. Yeah. And then it's like, I don't know, bro. It just was crazy. Like, for me, I always try to just stay mutual and stay out of shit and stay away from bullshit. Yeah. And I work off vibes and energy. That's why I done made it this long out here.
Right. And this was around the same time Zach TV's doing, you know, probably going crazy with the interviews.
Yeah.
Okay. What was his impact on the scene as a blogger, you know, doing interviews and stuff?
Zach was doing his thing, though. Like, man, he was touching the city also. But, like, you know, you had some people that didn't agree with the way he was doing it because he was going over here, then he going over there. But he was just looking at it as he was mutual and just trying to put their stories on his platform.
Right. Okay. Now, for you as a DJ, you know, you've worked with some of the biggest artists from, it sounds like all sides of Chicago. How do you know, keep doing that? And is it because your reputation is so strong that people trust you? Like, hey, you know, I'm a solid DJ out here. I've been putting in the work for years. Like, how do you kind of stay away from the BS, you know, given that you've worked with a lot of these major artists from all sides?
So, like, man, I just always, though, when they call me up to do any kind of work or business, I let them know, like, man, look, we ain't with all that, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be straight business, and that's what it is. And I go do my job. If I got to go to the studio and meet up with somebody in their crew, I go do my business and I'm gone. And they respect that because, like, I'm not here for the gang shit. Man, I'm here for the business.
Right. Okay. So, it's 2010, 2011. Scene's starting to pop off a little bit. What were your first, like, major moves, would you say? Or the moments that you're like, okay, I'm actually doing something with this. I'm not just a local DJ anymore.
So, like, I want to say 2013 is when I really started being around all the rappers. Because I started being in Exclusive 773, the store. And then it's like, as they come in, I get introduced to them and I build my own relationships. And so it's like, certain ones just started to take off. Like, it's like when Katie Gat Benz though had a show, she would call me. You know what I'm saying? I was DJing for her. When G Herbo was Lil Herb, and then he had them first though shows and stuff going on when Faze Orlando dropped. You know what I'm saying? I was though with them. You know what I'm saying? I was messing with the E-Days and the S-Dots and them early in them days and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you...
And don't forget about Lil Mouse either, you know what I'm saying? I was his DJ, you know what I'm saying? That's who helped me get in the game too, as though my notoriety. Because I was with the Hella Bands, though, crew too.
Hell yeah. So you said you met a lot of these people while working at the shop?
Yeah, the cell phone store called Exclusive 773.
Okay. Did y'all just sell cell phones there, or was it like...
Man, clothes, cell phones, you know what I'm saying? Like, all type of stuff, like electronics.
Oh yeah. As far as clothes, was it like kind of like your Supreme and like the hypebeast stuff, or was it like vintage clothes, or?
Yeah, like shit, like a variety. And then it was also a spot where like the different groups used to come and get their shirts made for videos or like for albums and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They made a lot of the OTF shirts and stuff in there.
Oh, okay. That's dope.
Yeah.
So, you know, you said you started DJing and stuff like that. Was this before you started going with the mixtapes and stuff too, or how did the mixtapes start?
First it was DJing, and then it's like the longer I did it, you know what I'm saying, I got deeper into it, you know what I'm saying, then I started doing the mixtapes, and then I started just, from the mixtapes, you know what I'm saying, I met my mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? They started off as an app, and then they became a website. Like, they used to fly me out and stuff like that. Like, we used to have meetings and stuff. Like, man, it was cool. And then it went from me doing that to when I started going on tour with Herbo the end of 2014, 2015. And, like, man, I just started piecing out, like, everything to start making beats. Like, so it was like, you know what I'm saying? What's the word I'm looking for? First the DJing, then the mixtapes, then the production.
So it was like a transition?
Yeah, transition, yeah.
Okay. So what was it like? Because you said you became Herb's official DJ in 2014. What was that conversation like? Was it just like Herb's, I'm assuming, starting to do major numbers, labels are looking at him, and he reaches out to you like, yo, I need an official DJ to go on tour with me?
So he had already been having little shows though here and there, and then I had just like started though being around him and his homies and stuff, and so you know what I'm saying, I'm like, man, I got you, and then it's just like, you know what I'm saying, he got used to me, so then it's like now when the label situations and stuff don't come around, I need my DJ, I need Milticket with me, so then like, you know what I'm saying, like if I did a show with Katie or something, and then I finished that, and then he called me, man, I'm going back with her. And then it'd be times that like somebody else would call me, man, I'm already going with her. And I just stayed with him a lot.
No, that's dope. That's dope. Would you say that kind of, I guess, how would you say that impacted your career?
Oh, that was a big a stepping stone though for my career.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, so I'm thankful though for that situation.
Hell yeah. Okay. And then I wanted to talk about your relationship with Lil Bibby too a little bit.
Oh, that's my dog. Yeah, so it was always loved. I had to DJ for him too on the Dark Before Dawn tour because they both was on that tour with it was Herb, Bibby, Tiara Thomas, Bia, and Pusha T and somebody else. But them everybody I remember though, and we hit like probably 28 cities or something like that. And it was a good experience. And Bibby real smooth though, you know what I'm saying? When he mess with you, he mess with you.
Yeah. It seems like, you know, I've watched a lot of Bibby interviews and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I know he don't really drop music like he used to, but it seems like he transitioned from like, you know, obviously being a street dude to really like becoming
CEO.
A boss. Yeah. So what's like your opinion on that? Is it dope to see someone you kind of grew up with?
Dope as hell. Like, man, he really on his business. You know what I'm saying? He come from nothing.
What do you think some artists could learn from that?
I mean, like, it should teach them, you know what I'm saying, to get on top of their business, though, you know what I'm saying, to what they could be. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they get on top of their business, they could be their own CEO or whatever. Have their own labels and artists and stuff and live like he living.
Hell yeah. You still talk to Lil Bibby or?
Yeah, now and then. And man, or like when I bump into him in like Atlanta or LA or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You still talk to G Herbo? What's your guys' relationship like now?
Oh yeah, we still cool. You know what I'm saying? He be doing his thing and said I do my thing, but you know what I'm saying? Though we talk when we talk though.
Hell yeah. Okay. So you're his DJ for what, 3 years? You were his DJ official, and then like, did you just start like what happened after 2017? I suppose did you have like other moves to make, or what was like your career direction at that point?
So like, man, I had just like I fell back though from the touring to get, you know what I'm saying, like my personal life together and shit though with things. And then though, like I started though going though like the more harder in production. And then like, you know, so I got all my business in order though as far as that. And then I just started just going hard at getting placements and stuff.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You and it, you know, growing up or when you were first into the DJ and stuff, like, were you close with like, you know, 600, 300 OTF, any other rap groups in the city?
Like all the ones you just named. From No Limit to all of them.
Hell yeah. How was that, you know, working with all of them?
Man, it was fun because like, man, I'm blessed to be able to know that I want a DJ that done touch damn near every movement in the city. And all DJs can't do that. Like either they, like, man, they can't. Man, they can't.
Right. Okay, cool. And then I wanted to get into who are your top 5 DJs in Chicago? Put you on the spot a little bit.
I say myself, Ferris, who else? See my boy DJ Amaris, you know I ain't no hater. Who else? My boy DJ Malhigh. And then that shit. Shouts out to the females, man. DJ AMPM.
Hell yeah. You got a DJ Malhigh out there?
Yeah, y'all people work for WGCI.
Okay. I mean, tap in.
For sure. That's my brother.
What's your relationship with DJ Sean? And the reason I bring Sean up is because I know he has a lot of ties out here in Denver.
Oh, that's my boy. Yeah, that's my boy. I fuck with DJ Sean, man. Salute to the world famous DJ Sean, man.
Hell yeah. What do you got anything on the way for the people to look out for? Any tapes, any stuff that you features, producing, anything like that for the people to be on the lookout for?
Man, you could be looking out for some new music for me and, man, a lot of rappers. I'm working right now, and I'm on tour with PZF Nook right now.
Oh yeah, he's going crazy. Crazy. How do you feel about the Chicago scene right now? You feel like the drill scene's still popping? Do you feel like there's a new wave coming? Like, how do you feel about it?
I mean, we still got the, you know what I'm saying, the drill scene, but New York been doing their thing lately.
Yeah. Like,
man, Chicago, they got they, you know what I'm saying, all the, you know what I'm saying, the young people that's going crazy right now, like PZF Nook, 10K Kobe, the DCG brothers, Flat Nari, this guy named Lil Nunu. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, they going crazy right now still. Shit, though, my city turning right now still, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Then, like, you got those, you know what I'm saying, though, my boy, Lil Zay just dropped the Trench Baby 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. All right, two-part question. Who are the top 5, in your opinion, Chicago rappers of all time? And then we'll go right now.
You said all time?
Yeah, we'll do top 5 all time and then like top 5 rappers.
Kanye, Bump J, let me see, who else? I gotta say, like, on this question, it's gonna be old and new because the two I just said, and then I gotta say Durk and Herb.
Okay.
And then Dreezy.
Okay, that's respect. That's respect.
Yeah.
And then what about right now? Who's the top 5?
Right now, you got Herb, you got Durk. Shit. Who else? Damn. Let's say Herb, Durk, Chief Keef. Oh, hey, I gotta put him in that the first one. Let's take Dreezy back down to the other one. Durk, Herb, Dreezy, and still Chief Keef, and man, E-Day still like, man, I still listen to E-Day a lot.
That's
man,
respect. I was gonna ask on the all time. I was like, I would say I'd agree with you.
Hey, so that now look, that list is wrong. Hey, look, let's redo the first one. Kanye, Bump, E-Day. And look, I ain't gonna lie. Duck had some hard shit. If he was still here, he'd be still making some raw shit. King Von, too. Von had the world going crazy. Like, man, when he died, man, you saw, man, it was people that you wouldn't even know that fucked with that man so hard.
Right.
Then, now, like, right now I could say Herb, Durk, Dreezy, Keith, and shit. Who I'm missing? Damn, who I'm missing, me?
I mean, right now you really naming them all.
Who? Lil Folk, no. Yeah, he was, but I want to say top 5.
He got a song with Uzi.
Damn, he do?
Yeah, went viral, yeah.
I was gonna ask you. I was a little surprised at first when you put Durk over Keith all time. I'd say Durk, even from an outside-in perspective, is definitely right now.
Yeah, though. Hey, I'm high, man. I tweaked on that. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
But I mean, just everyone out here, everyone gravitated towards Keith when he first came out. Now everyone's listening to Durk and shit, of course.
For sure. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, Chief Keef, he had the world at one point.
Yeah, he did for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, bet. And what was I going? Oh yeah, I wanted to ask. Obviously Chicago is known for the drill scene and stuff like that. What kind of stuff do you feel like could happen in order to have more peace in Chicago, or just move in a positive direction with that, I suppose?
Man, I feel like Durk could help the city on that. If he really tried to make it happen, I think he can make it happen.
Okay, that's real.
Like, cause that's who the young people they listen to and look up to, and ain't no structure out here right now. And so, like, man, it'd be hard though to do that. Real.
Yeah. But you think Durk has the power and the voice enough to do so?
Man, you see he call himself the voice?
Yeah. Okay. No, that's dope. All right, man. Well, I think that just about wraps it up. You got any, final thoughts, any shout-outs, any last-minute things you want to speak on?
No, man. Shouts out to my city. And shouts out to your city. Shouts out for everybody that's rocking with DJ Milticket and supporting me. And I appreciate y'all for having me today.
All right, well, I appreciate y'all again for coming on the show. Shout out DJ Milticket, man. Make sure y'all go follow him on everything.
DJ Milticket 773 on Instagram. DJ Milticket 7037 on Twitter. DJ Milticket 773 on Snapchat. DJ Milticket on everything, guys. You're going to see the big black dude with the mohawk. That's me.
Hell yeah, man. All links will be in the description. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Comment down below who you want to see next on the Mile High Minute. And hit that subscribe button and bell button to stay notified when all the latest news drops. Mile High Minute #1 podcast in the universe. We out. Hi, Minnie, man. Y'all tuned in. We with DJ Milticket, man. One of the hottest DJs in Chicago history.